episode in the game. The first episode was called Awake, and I recorded that way back when. Those are, of course, all on YouTube right now. And now we're on to episode number 2, Brave New World. Now, this is the prequel to the original Life is Strange game, which I've also recorded. So it's kind of interesting in how it's been focusing on the kind of pre-story here. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to dive right in here. Let's just jump in. Of course, we've got all the lovely folks in the top left corner joining me for the adventure. Yeah, how do I start this? Start. Loading, loading, loading.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm. I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey, dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here!
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hell.
Chloe, do something! Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer? How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then... just... sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Ooh, I don't know if I do recall. So, I think we're gonna go away. I think the safe thing here is to say nothing.
No. Let me refresh your memory. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage. Confirmation of drug use.
What?
Allegedly. I didn't see any witnesses.
This is not a trial, Miss Price. This is a sentencing. Shall I continue? attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our top students, Victoria Chase.
Ooh, Victoria was a big cheater. I don't know if we need to have some swearing. By the way, this is a mature game. It's gonna have some tasty language and some themes that perhaps aren't for the youngins. So, I guess she cheated is maybe the right way to approach this.
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought Blackwell had a zero-tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda.
Now hold on. Why is Chloe being punished for someone else's plagiarism?
The infraction involved both students. Victoria will be reprimanded as well.
Yeah, I bet.
For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended. Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Say what you will about my daughter, but she is not a bully.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
And Chloe's situation is less sensitive?
I do not discuss other students' situations. We are here to discuss your daughter and her actions.
Convenient.
Oh boy. Reassure mom or calm Wells? I feel like I have to go with D because Sarah said D like twice now. So just by default, I think we'll calm the principal. So what do you think? Let's go D.
Principal Wells, I know this looks bad.
Thank you for your validation, Miss Price. May I continue? With your permission?
Sorry.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Rachel is me. Well, will you forgive me? Of course. Will you forgive me for what? A? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
An amazing actress like Avery?
Miss Price?
Oh, man. Like, okay, so bullshit. So how does that help me at all? Sure. Yeah, fine. Why not?
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, Based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you or...
Coerce her?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why someone like Rachel...
Oh, I think we're clear, Principal Wells. Someone like Rachel, but not my daughter.
Excuse me?
Do you have a list of students you assume the worst about?
Oh, I think we're gonna enjoy the show. Come on, Mom. Let's see what you got here.
You have no right to treat Chloe this way. This is because she's on financial aid, isn't it?
Let's all just calm down.
After everything she's been through in the last 2 years, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Miss Price.
Mrs. Price.
Mrs. Price, I appreciate your position, but I assure you, it is only your daughter's past behavior that has led us here today.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
One more chance,
Miss
please.
Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
Oh no.
No.
The performances tonight? I feel like that is an appropriate response.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
How fitting. Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
Sluggish
There is
Leaf, thanks for
plenty
the
of
follow.
blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Okay, so we've got a key decision here, folks. I'm gonna need the chat to help out here. It's either A, go along with Rachel, or throw everything up in the world and say, no, I take the blame. So please, go ahead and type either A or D in the chat, and we will poll and see what our group is saying. Yes, yes, Sluggish Leaf. I see over there on Mixer, I have, I'm multi-streaming, multicasting, so I've got all the chats up there. Thank you for hanging out with us. So we've got some, Sarah's providing a whole whack of Ds. And then we've got some A's and some another D. Don't like Rachel that much. D, 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 A. Boneless Robot, good to see you back again. Da 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 da. Sluggish Leaf, why don't you pick? You're brand new here. Why don't you pick A or D? Flip a coin if you have to. Oh, Sarah, oh boy. Yeah, well, I guess that's appropriate for what we're about to do here, sure. I kind of like the little, like, what do you call these things? The little speech bubbles. Kind of makes me sure excitable here. But this is, the reason why this is, like, all flashy is that this is a critical decision that we are making here. So, it looks like a lot of people are saying A, though. What if I press both buttons at once and we'll see what happens? Hey Brandon, thanks for the resub over there on Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna just close my eyes and press both keys and see what happens here.
No way is Rachel missing the play for me. But thanks to her acting skills, I'll have to go down in flames if I want to fix this.
To succeed in backtalk, listen to your opponent and choose a related comeback. I actually did press AD simultaneously and we ended up with A. Okay, so here we go, folks. This was like a little mini game here.
Get your head out of your ass, Wells. Chloe! You seriously think yesterday was Little Miss Sunshine's idea?
Miss Amber has accepted her responsibility.
Hey, something about accepting responsibility. I think we're gonna go with accepting reality.
Don't you have the slightest idea how this works? You don't wake up one morning and decide to be an outlaw. You need priors. You need training.
Rachel confessed. Are you calling her a liar?
Doo-da, 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 doo-da. She just wants attention. Oh!
I confess to thinking she can act like a motherfucker.
Whoa!
You just
Whoa,
bought her
whoa.
crap. Hook, line, and sinker.
You don't have to do this. It's okay. Really.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to do We're Not Friends. Ooh, this is bad. This is really
How
bad.
about you don't take credit for my shit? You don't see me claiming I did my homework, do you? Because that's your stupid thing.
Ouch.
Chloe, this can't be you. Apologize this instant.
This is Sarah's fault. She made us do the D here. Oh man. Oh, these choices are so bad. Regret bullying. Ah!
Fine. Mr. Wells, I'm sorry for exposing the flaws in your campus security. This must be very embarrassing for you.
I've
Burn?
heard enough. Rachel, you were clearly trying to cover for your classmate. I appreciate the motive, but I appreciate honesty more. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we take the blame.
You will not be removed from the play.
Yay!
Is that so hard?
Thank you.
And Miss Price, I came into today's meeting planning to suspend you for the rest of the school year, with a chance for reinstatement in the fall.
And now?
You are expelled.
What?
Oh.
No.
I will have
Crap.
Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives.
Oh no.
That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Chloe, what have you done? What have we done?
I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Meet me at the junkyard later? You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.